You know what to do. Go ahead. Are you feeling lucky today? Go ahead. Please be my guest. Please. Please go right ahead. Pick one of our 22,000. There it is. Need for Speed Heat? Why are you picking this classified? I mean, we'll play it, right? I've never played Need for Speed Heat. Okay. Sure, why not? Maybe it's cool. I mean, Need for Speed was pretty cool when I played Most Wanted back in the day. This one's well rated too. Sure. Why the hell not? Let's see, how long will it take, or do we pick another game in the meantime? I think we do. I think this might take a while. Someone pick our next turn. You've been wanting to play that? Coincidence? Really? Well, there you go. Now I can save you some bucks to see if you will, if it's worth a purchase or not. Is the best modern one according to a lot of people? Okay. Yeah. Need for Speed. Did I play Underground? I know I played Tony Hawk's Underground. No, I think the only Need for Speed I've ever played is Most Wanted, the PS2 one, which was badass. You could add like the glowy lights underneath the cars, and there was like real footage of people, and they were like, "Yo, you want a pink slip?" And I was like, "What's a pink slip?" I still don't really know. All I know is I get a new sweet ride, and fuck the cops. Somebody pick our next time Steam game while we wait for this game. It better be a good one though, guys. We're almost at 23k. Wait, where is it? Here. We're almost at 23k. It's unbelievable. Stop! I've clicked. My hands are off the mouse and keyboard. Here we go. Here we go. Recruit 1. Hello, Guff. Recruit 1. You can never be too careful on Steam nowadays, and the way she's looking at me. I still don't trust it. It's funny, I'm seeing this on the store page, and I still don't trust it because it's Steam. But I'm not seeing any questionable tags. So I think we're okay. Mission briefing. Okay, let's start installing. Let's start installing Recruit 1. Howdy, partner. How are you, my friend? How are you? Let's see. Mission briefing. Ready to take to the stars, Recruit 1? Tackle 20+ trials to prove you're worthy of joining us aboard Lightweight Lines. Let's check out. Let's let the trailer do the talking. Oh yeah. Oh, you know, like 2 streams ago, you know the over 1 hour long stream I did? You remember that pizza clicking game? The Tarantula music that played for 1 minute? Yeah. Monetized my whole video. I think they were called the Texas Bros. Fuck the Texas Bros. And I said it's fair use, which it is, and they refuted it. Bastards. It's not even a song they made. It's a cover. Fuck Texas. Except, you know, just those 2 guys. Just wanted to throw that out there. You've been selected to something. Good. Insane. Let's go. Recruit 1. If you're a partner, would you wear a cowboy hat? Oh yeah, speaking of cowboys in Texas, right? Yeah, that's classic Texans, you know. Copyright striking YouTube videos. The reason I said that is because I'm feeling it coming again with this as well. Alright, let's see. No mouse support. Arrow keys, WASD. Z? I knew it would be Z. I knew it would be Z. It's an RPG Maker game. Excuse me? What did I just hear? Hello? Welcome to Lightweight Lines. Please switch on the headset provided and place it onto your head. Okay. Thank you. You've been selected to take a series of tests for a position on our next space research program. Complete all tries in a sufficient time frame to be considered. Recruit 1. Is this like Rogue One? Whoa, the classic spinneroo. Wait, we don't even start with full health? Okay. I'm ready. Damn, the clock's already going. Okay. They purchased this royalty-free song, and I'm losing health every time I do that. Dear candidate, thank you for taking part in our lightweight trials. Unfortunately, failure to complete all areas means we cannot go further with the application. Okay, let's try that again. Main menu. They kick me to the main menu. Did we watch the intro cutscene again? That's nice. That's good. I like that. I appreciate that. I have no idea what happened. I don't think you meant to step on the red part. No, I think so too, but I did go to the door. Maybe I have to press an interact button at the door. Alright, here we go. I was just testing you guys to see if you're paying attention. Guff is paying attention, everybody. That's been proven. This is what is the green in the... Okay, whatever. Okay, let me go. Oh, and then, okay, that said space. Yes, okay. Now I understand what happened. Okay, so we just walk. We just walk carefully, but not too carefully because we are on a timer. Okay, this is easy. Unlock the door. Come on, guys. You think for recruit 1, make me captain 1. I think I'm gonna grow out of this ranking real fast. Was it 10 trials? This is gonna be nothing. Oh shit, wait. The button. We don't see the timer, which is kind of scary. Okay, what are we on? Yeah, level 6. This is easy, dude. Come on, I've played Portal 1 like 100 times. I know how to complete test chambers. Oh, wow, wow. It's also, it gives me like Pokemon Gym vibes, you know? Gotta push around boulders for 5 hours until you... Can I overheal? I'm wasting precious time. No, I can't actually move to the heart. Okay. Gotta push boulders around for 10 hours before you can actually prove that your Pokemon is stronger than the enemy Pokemon. Whoa! So the view cone actually means nothing. I see. They can see you from way further away than the view cone implies. Okay. That's cool. Why even have a view cone exactly? Oh. Okay, I did heal, but then I lost it immediately, but that's fine. This really is Pokemon Gym vibes, dude. Here we go. You guys are so stupid. I should have given him a wedgie. Okay. Open. That's 1. I don't know where this teleports me to. Oh! I got an achievement. Clear stage 10 in Recruit 1. Unbelievable. I'm really good at Recruit 1. Can I just say? Can you guys give me credit where credit is due? Okay. Wow, that's tricky. You know what? That's actually a really clever little puzzle. That's sneaky. I can't believe we're gonna go from this to Need for Speed. Alright, let's see. There's a note there. What does it say? 093. Okay, okay. Wait. Okay, we gotta act fast. 0. Oh, shit. Okay, it pauses time, thank God. It pauses time, I wasn't sure. Okay, we're almost there. I think. Wait, no, they said 10. Or I said 10. I remembered 10. How far do we go? How much do we want to play this video game? Okay. There's 2 doors. What does this do? Which month, year was Recruit 1 released? I'm a huge fan of Recruit 1, so I can actually answer that. 20 October 2020. Yup. Which month? October is 10th, right? Yeah. And then what did I say? 20? 2020? Yes. Gain access to the bonus stage in Recruit 1. Okay, let's enter the bonus stage. Let's see what happens. Whoa. The timer has been paused. Okay, I understand. So is the timer actually going on? What does it even mean for us? I gotta be careful when I return. Oh, wait, hang on. Ooh. Barely made it back. Where is this teleport me to? Okay, good. Wait, we're not done. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I'm such a Recruit 1. No, that's not where I want to go. But I was also curious about this poster, which the heart was preventing me from looking at before. Now I can look at it in all its glory. Good. Oh my god. You guys can tell I play Metal Gear, right? You can tell from my moves. This seems a hidden gem of a game. You think so? Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. One more turn. We've got this. Patience, guys. Patience. I know you would have flubbed it, but you're not like me. Not everybody's built like me. I did LL level in record time. Okay, this status of the place is still very healthy, which is good. It's got all my unlocks. Okay, I'm gonna get to level 20 and then I'm gonna stop because I... Ah! You tricked me. You're so fast, you scoundrel. I got coned, dude. Meta trivia quiz. Yeah, I mean, it's very much like Metal Gear as well, speaking of that. The Metal Gear... I mean... Oh, I was gonna say I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, Metal Gear 1. Can I spoil Metal Gear 1? Like, one puzzle? Whatever. The one with the CD... I had to look it up. I was so stuck. Horrible. Horrible. If you know, you know. Because it happened to you as well. Very... What a crazy puzzle, I don't know. 02. Good. I feel my brain slowly frying. 0289. Where does this take me? Okay. No, I didn't. I don't know how much more of this I can play, guys. I don't... Let me go to the store page and see how many test chambers it said. I thought it said 10. 20 plus! What's that sound? Oh. That was my timer. Let's see, what are the achievements? Is there... Let's see. Honestly, we might be able to beat it. Finish Recruit 1 in less than 3.5 minutes? Okay. We must be close to the end. It's probably like 22 levels or something. You gotta be patient, guys. I don't know why I'm playing this for so long. I hope you guys enjoy. Ah! Who needs for speed when you are the speed in this game? Thank you so much for the support, man. That's so nice of you to say something like that. Metal Gear 1 has been out for a while, to be fair. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous to say I don't want to spoil it, but I guess it is... I only played it for the first time within the last, like, I don't know, now it's been probably like 8 years or something. But it's still such a unique game, which is why I guess I didn't want to... I mean, again, it's just a puzzle, but it's like... You won't experience that in any other game, so... It's kind of something special, you know? It's worth preserving. It's worth preserving. Now, Micus? Oh, shit, Micus does look to the left. I wasn't sure. Micus, oh, shit. Micus is gonna be the death of me. Okay. I'm a genius. These are actually pretty smart puzzles. So you actually want to be here, right behind him. Micus. Come down, Micus. Micus is a tricky, sneaky little bugger, isn't he? He even turned when he went up, so that those who are less patient than me, the veteran Solid Snake gamer, would have messed it up. You don't even want to know. Okay, here we go. Oh my... Yeah, you just need speed. You don't even... In this case, you don't need patience. You just need speed. Actually. Okay. Micus number 2 almost got me. That was close. Okay, guys, we're at 20. This is kind of fun. Oh, I'm scared. Don't kill me, please. I don't know where I'm being taken. Okay, I'm gonna observe. I'm gonna observe for a bit. What is this path? Oh, please don't look at me. What is this? Do you have a limp? Just walk normally. Okay, well, either way, we're safe at the button. At the button. Would teleporting have, I don't know, would I have been caught? Let's watch this. I'm not sure if it's a double. Is it a double? No. I'm getting worried, guys. Okay. It's bald Micus. Micus? So this is just this like a trial, I guess, to be Gas Snake or something. That one's not taken. Gaseous Snake is not taken. Complete Recruit 1, achievement unlocked. Congratulations, Recruit. I got it. I did it in less than 10 minutes and I achieved grade A. How do you do 3.5 minutes? Based on your incredible finishing time on the lightweight trials, we can now look forward to welcoming you aboard for our next space research program. We'll be in touch. Schedule your first day. And you found the bonus trial. I know. I know. You know what? You're welcome. Wait, what did you... What did you do with my personal information? Okay, good. Recruit 1, everybody. Okay, Need for Speed is still installing. Let's pick one more game and then we can play it. I'm gonna need a really good one. Pokemon Gear Solid. Yep. Kai, you said it better than I could have. That felt much longer than 8 minutes. Yes, it did. I'm sorry to put you through that. But you guys picked it, so... That felt like a good 15 minutes or something. That felt like double. Grade Master Getter TM. Thank you. LM. Guys, so you guys are so supportive today in chat. At least I think what you said is a positive thing. Grade Master Getter. Yeah. Like it's like the secret finder. Yeah, and I get you. We're on the same wavelength. I'm gonna need someone to pick our next round. Thank you. I've clicked. Battleship Apollo. This one's gonna be 7 gigs. It's 280 megabytes. What is Battleship Apollo? Sure. I guess. Sure. Let's give it a go. I saw it's no longer available on Steam. This art is like, whoa, Elite Dangerous. You're gonna be like 3D in the cockpit. Whoa. And then it's this. I mean, no hate. I mean, what are you supposed to do? They're not gonna put those sprites in the banner art, but it is kind of funny. Oh, it's an MMO. Oh, no. It says massively multiplayer. There's 0 chance this is massively multiplayer. Yeah, I was gonna say if it's 280 megabytes, it's gonna download the launcher, and then the launcher's gonna download stuff, but I don't think this is massively multiplayer. But now the question is, are there servers? Because the game is shut down. We will see. Let's check out the review. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to check out the reviews for Recruit 1. Let's see. Apollo, please. I'm trying to... Apollo. Okay. Connection error. Oh, shit. Oh. No, every time you retry... Damn, guys, we can't play that. Ah, oh, it's so disappointing. Okay, people like it. Sure, whatever. Good. I saw the lame creepypasta. Copypasta. Alright. Damn, I accidentally uninstalled Recruit 1 and Battleship Apollo. That's sad. Somebody pick our next game. I'm gonna chill here in the W's and T's. I'm seeing W's and T's. I feel like we don't get enough W and T love. You guys don't ever pick W's and T's randomly for some reason. Stop. Square and fair. And the way we picked this game was also very square and fair. I've ignored this apparently, because it looks like squares. Everybody knows the squares are my least favorite shape. Okay, good. This looks like another brain scratcher. Classified's having a moment in chat. Maybe I'll replay it to get the S score, but I can't get the S score on stream because I'm gonna be way too distracted. I need to lock in for Recruit 1. Fantastic graphics, let's go. Made with Unity. Damn, I wanna see sharp edges on these squares. We're on fantastic. So loud. Okay. I understand I'm meant to be moved, but just please calm down a little bit, okay? It's square and fair. Your favorite household name for video gaming, fun, relaxation, boy, girl, mother present, gift, Christmas, birthday. Select a level and play Square and Fair. Level 1. Accessible for all ages. Okay, so I'm pressing left now. And that happens. I press right. This happens. Up and down doesn't seem to do anything. It's the space. Okay, so we've got space. We can jump. Oh, you can kind of stick to walls like that. Wait, so can you wall jump? Oh, you can. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna wall jump. Okay, but so do they need to both meet? Or can I just lock? Okay, so that one's locked in now. Okay, that's easy peasy. Right click to change the color of the level. This will enable you to bypass obstacles of the same color. Wow. What does that mean? Oh, I see. Okay. Now we switch to blue. The Sims ass music. Sims 3. Oh no, one square cannot be without the other. What a beautiful message. Oh shit. Well, I guess we actually just, yeah, it's actually a no-brainer. I just move. Okay, and now I can unlock. I need to take my hand off of the keyboard and go to the mouse. Wow. I love that it's just another white square. Is it like their child? Is that the kind of message we're going for here? Worst font I've seen in a while? I thought the same. I saw another really bad one recently. Where did I see it? I hate that I have to right-click to go to the... Okay. Oh no! They tricked me. Oh shit, oh no. Can't be lost. Guys, I've never been so excited to play a Need for Speed game before. This game is fine, I'm joking. This game is fine. It's a little brain scratcher. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of a... You know, if your brain is itching for some puzzles, for some thinking. Why aren't the squares all touched before the ending of the level? I agree. It peeves me off. I agree. You would that's the bare minimum you would expect. I'm gonna keep moving this one to safety. Yes. And now it's in safety. They almost tricked me there, actually. That was a good one. Not as good as in Recruit 1. The trickery in Recruit 1 from Micus. It doesn't really get any better than that, to be honest. Gonna switch to red. Oh, we've got 3 colors now. Ah! Please, Need for Speed, be done faster. Not because it's a bad game. I don't feel like playing it. Oh, no. Okay, let me think about this. Should the right one go first? I don't think it really matters much, actually. Ah! What if we just... Yes, like that. Okay, wait. Maybe we're doing something here. I'm gonna switch red, and then... I just hope it won't jump into the spikes. Or I can switch to blue, and then trap it there. Oh, shit. Okay, and now it's trapped. It's safe. Oh, not quite. Oh, we don't want to wall jump. Ooh, okay, this level is actually kind of tricky. Oh, shit. You're downloading Oblivion? Yeah, okay, so what? Good for you. You're downloading and having fun with playing fun games. And I'm here stuck playing random Steam games. Is that what are you trying to... I'm sorry. What is your goal here? I think I was on the right track. What happens if you make the wall when you're on it? I'll probably just perish, right? What? Where am I? What happened? What? Hello? I also can't restart the level? Oh, no. That was not square and fair. Oh my god, we're 99%. Okay, let's try one more time, see if we can do it. Although that was a pretty good ending. Quite cinematic, I've got to say. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Ooh, gotta be careful. Need for Speed is ready. Okay, you know what? We go for it. Let's go. Racing games are one of the few genres I don't play that much. But it's... I've played some. But as you guys have probably seen... Oh, it's gonna probably launch EA Origin launcher. Let me just... I don't know if it's gonna like do login stuff, so me... You know, I wish we had the Square and Fair music right now playing instead. Yeah, this might take about 10 hours to make the EA launcher actually launch the game properly. If any of you guys have had experience launching an EA game from Steam, you'll know what I'm talking about. And somehow across... Okay, yeah, I'm glad I hit. It's showing my email. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Origin. Yeah, I remember for like multiple. I mean, to this day, I'll launch like Battlefront 2, and it'll just. Yeah, I mean, I think it's doing it right now. I clicked play, and it's like okay, and then it says play again. And I think from what I remember, the solution was to launch the EA launcher, and then launch it through Steam, or launch it through the launcher. Let's try again. And click play. I have a security alert, I know that, but I don't have the... There you go. We're gonna give this... Oh, error. The file does not have an app associated with it performing this action. Please install an app. Or if one is already installed, create an association in the default app settings page. Okay, let's try one more time. Let's see how long it takes for us to play Need for Speed Heat. I feel like it could be a fun one, so I'm giving it a go. Hang in there, my friends. Okay. We're almost there. It's hip to be square. You think that game is hip? Guys, how was your day? Tell me an interesting story from today. What's the most interesting thing that happened to you today? I want to hear it. From the MrWoodenSheep army. What do other people... They say, I know army is a common one. What other ones? I want to be cool and hip. We're flock. We're the flock, right? It's like it's served on a platter. It's easy. We're the flock, right? You received my paper saying I'm a forklift certificate. Am I having a stroke or did you write that weird? I received my paper saying I am forklift certified. No. I am stroke certified then. Congratulations, classified. That sounds very fun. I would love to. Can you like just lend me the forklift? I think the game is launching, by the way. I love that the Oblivion remaster runs on 2 engines, Unreal for visuals and the old physics engine just to preserve the iconic Bethesda jank. That is really impressive. I also was really interested in hearing that, actually. That's really cool. I don't quite know how they pulled that off. By the way, as usual, this game says I have 2 hours on it, but it was just launched for Steam cards. As you can tell, it was also muted and windowed, which is usually a sign. You can now take a job as a forklift. Congratulations, Classy. Genna is secret certified. Thank you so... You know what? I appreciate that. All experiences portrayed in the video game are for entertainment purposes only. In the real world, drive safe. What? I didn't get to finish the... disclaimer. Difficulty? Do racing games have difficulty selection usually? Uh-oh. I'd love to go full screen. Yeah, okay, you can have my network access. Go for it. Okay. You can tell it's a AAA game when you have a bajillion pop-ups. Yes, okay, crossplay, sure. Let the Xbox and PlayStation people absolutely destroy me. Yes, read all.
Press the Y button for accessibility options.
Oh wait, it's probably called copyright music, I just realized, right? Let's see, is there like a streamer mode or something? I don't think I've ever used a streamer mode, but this would be the time. This would be the time. I'm speaking over music because I don't want to get copyright. Not seeing the option. It's fine, we can leave music, I'll just turn it down a little bit. Ooh! Show master, show slide. Music master volume there. Good. Or I could just play this music if you guys want while I race. Yes, apply. Alright. This car is looking nice and shiny. I'm not really a car guy. But a good old shiny sports car, I mean there's something in there that makes you go, ooh. You know, you just wanna like rub it and then like leave your fingerprints. I'm not happy with that, but you know, that is what will happen. I always follow traffic laws when playing Need for Speed, yeah. No, the Need for Speed is like, I need to get to my job quickly, but I'm gonna do it as a law-abiding citizen. I only ride bicycles in Need for Speed. Every single track is copyrighted, says the internet about music in this game. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh shit. Here we go. City plays host once again to the state. Yeah. Who's that dude? Who's that goofy ass? Wait, why does Need for Speed have story? I forgot. Yo, what's up? Yeah.
You can
What?
find yourself in a
What do I
far more
need?
dangerous
Well, I don't know.
Welcome to the world of
Like, maybe
street
like some
racing.
pizza or
An
something,
underground
man.
scene inhabited by daredevils
No
and
way.
speed freaks, intent
Speed
on
freaks?
tearing up the rules and breaking the law.
That's kind of an offensive term,
Rising to
right?
meet this challenge is Palm City's very own
Isn't that a
Frank
slur?
Mercer,
Speed freak?
head of the newly formed high-speed task force.
Street racing has no place on public
Frank.
roads.
Shut up,
Mark
Frankie
my
boy.
words, if you are out there and you're engaging in this type of activity, we will find you. And if you think
This guy's
you
got
get away by hitting the
Spider-Man
gas,
reporter
then you're in for a
boss
surprise.
energy.
Because we are coming after you hard.
Look at these
We're coming after
bozos
you
with the
fast.
sunglasses in the back with their hands on their belt.
There is no escape.
F Mercer, more like fuck Mercer. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a spoiler.
Talk to me, Joe. How we doing?
I'm gonna go for speed, and I'm gonna finish first place. Here we go. Okay, Rotiform, my favorite car brand. Rotiform. Okay, so we got A on boost, nitrous. We got accelerate. I don't really know what else I mean, I know this is random Steam games. I don't think there's anything too interesting we can do here. It is a racing game. I've got to abide by the law of picking a random Steam game and playing it, which I've never broken it ever. I'm trying to drift, but I'm hitting the brake button, obviously. Anna, can you just be quiet for a second?
Hey, we've got company on the right.
You guys can see. Yeah, I think you guys are probably like, how does he telepathically know her name? It says underneath me. I've already used my nitrous, baby. And yes, I know I'm in 6th place. It's because I'm looking at chat. Checkpoint missed. Oh shit, wait. You can see in the bottom left that I'm 1,000 yards behind the last checkpoint. Can we restart? Let's try that again. So, I mean, it's a racing game. I don't really know. We kind of got what I expected. Rogue Demon trying to warn me in chat now. Yeah, I mean, we'll play like 1 or 2 races maybe. And oh, I get to watch the whole cutscene again. That's nice.
The Speed Hunter
I can't skip
Showdown
it.
is
That's also nice. Okay, I can. Oh, thank God. I just have to see the splash screen for a bit. Palm City 5 nights ago. Okay, yes. Here we go. Yeah, we're hanging in. We got our roti again. The roti form. Okay, watch me go first now. He said the word. And I need it
Come on, guys.
for getting to the front. I mean, it looks very, very pretty. When wasn't this game? I think it was like 2015 or something, right? It looks very nice. I mean,
We're heading down.
it's a racing video game for sure. I think people that like racing video games would enjoy it.
Hey, we've got company on the right.
I'm gonna try to beat 3rd because 3rd is actually a very strong competitor. 3rd is always in the top 3 of pretty much every single race I've ever seen in my life. What? Chased by 1 cop? Guys, we're trying to do a race here. Can you at least wait till I'm done before arresting me? Look at that grass shortcut. You never know in racing games how forgiving it is to go like off track. And also if the tree is gonna, like, yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted, I remember vividly, had like mountain hard trees. Can you guys stop talking? I'm trying to do a show here. Oh, this is a cop. Shaw, get out of here, bro. You're cramping my style, dude. I'm trying to beat 3rd right now. Oh, yo, what's up? It's Anna. I'm not done. You're done, dude. Shut the fuck up, dude. Get out of here. Dude, you're cramping my style right now, Shaw.
Like we're dealing with an aggressive subject tonight.
We're 69% nice. Wait, my name is Joe? I mean, no hate to the name Joe. That's a classic name. I mean, if you're named Joe, you know, like, it's proof that you're a human, a male human. You know what I mean? Joe. That's a solid name. But it's also like, you know, of course I'm called Joe in a AAA game. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be white. You know? It's one of those. Shaw, you are really starting to cramp my style, mister. Mister? Gonna be honest with you. Who uses yards, by the way? Wait, that is actually what Americans use, right? I just realized. Because I know they use inches and feet, but that's the same metric, right? Yards.
Army deployed. South exit. Don't let that stop you!
What, I'm fourth? I didn't fit. This is embarrassing.
Let's get off the street.
I got beat by third? Joe gotta go fast. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to the next game, honestly. I mean, I raced. Let's just see what happens to Joe. I'm just.
Anna, I'm on the bridge.
A yard is meter on sale. And imagine not winning the tutorial race. Excuse me, Classified. I'd like to see you do it. Thank you so much. Oh my god, Joe? Joe, no. Careful, that's Shaw. You don't want to mess with Shaw. He's gonna grab the car. Just pull it. He didn't even try. Damn, looks like he's caught a lot of heat.
What'd you do to that sweet ass ride?
What?
You lost the car.
He lost the car.
No, Shaw. This is on you.
You know, wish you never survived.
Who says he did?
What? Wait, what? I didn't expect that. Yo, Anna, is that no, it's not Anna.
What are we doing here?
Sending a message.
Wait, stop.
Wait, Mercer, bro,
We're
don't.
on camera back there.
Shaw, hold it.
Yo, I'm catching some heat right now, dude.
So this is how we work now?
These crews gotta learn. Try making a mockery of my unit.
I feel like this guy's on speed or something. Feels like he needs something, you know what I mean?
Frank, you're smarter than this. You want to send a message? You need a messenger.
Yeah, also, you know, shooting a dude that's driving. That's also kind of, you know, maybe she could kind of come from that angle, like, yeah, you know, maybe you
Get out
should
of
kill
town.
innocent people.
If we see you or any of your crew around here again, you're gonna be joining that car. You understand? Get up.
Is that Joe?
Go tell your friends.
Dude, he's so cool with his bleached hair and his little mask. Wow. This is a truly heated moment right now. I think he was getting a pizza out of the car. Who, where, when? Her license plate was almost Cyprus 1995, which is my birth year. Sorry, just wanted to share that. You know, I just kept staring at it. Okay, cool. This is fantastic. I mean, honestly, riveting. Truly riveting. Truly, truly riveting. Guys, I'm gonna need another random Steam game. We have 20 minutes left. I'm gonna need the steamiest, well, not too steamy, the steamiest, randomest video game you can possibly imagine. Let's just, wait, hang, let me just make sure I close EA properly. Good. Just don't want any, like, email pop-ups. Okay, here we go. When the policeman got the laptop out. Oh, yeah, it does look like a pizza. All right. I need someone to pick my next random Steam game for the day. I'm feeling hungry for some random Steam games. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling bored. And I'm feeling, frankly, heated. Do you guys like the joke after the 7th time? Stop! In the pause between the ringing. Now that's a visual novel title if I've ever heard. What? This looks like a perfect game to end on. It's like Stanley Parable. What is that? Okay, let's play this right now. In the pause between the ringing. I want to say Studio Oleomingus. The indifferent wonder of an edible place. And of course a museum of dubious splendors. What is this? I love this aesthetic. Gives me like Superliminal, Stanley Parable, these weird abstract, interesting, strange, weird games. I think this is gonna probably be the last one. 20 minutes of this craziness. It probably is like a 20-minute game. Let's go. Let's freaking go right now. Freaking hell. By the way, I only heard from like 1 or 2 people what the best thing that happened to them today was. The most interesting thing. We just heard about the forklift. What about everyone else? Created as a commission for the video games design exhibition, supported by the India Foundation for the Arts under the Arts Practice Program with support from Technicolor India. Wow. Okay, let's use our controls, Wazd. Good. It's adapted from an unpublished story by Mir Umar Hassan. Ah! I can't see. You came third in my heart, bro. Dude. Wait, what? Only third? Thank you so much, though, Rogue Demon. Speed needed. I'm not sure if there's more to the message and it's cutting it off. You slept almost all day. Guff Slimes, you kind of need to do that, you know? Maybe you are the highlight our day. Guys, stop it. Why are you guys being so nice? All right, let's go back to this. Unpublished story by Mir Umar Hassan. Written by the Gujarati poet in 1958 for the editor of the Malwa Chronicle. It is reproduced here with permission from the Society for Preservation of Obscure Fictions. To be complete is to be enclosed, to find yourself contained within the margins of your own body and the boundaries of the collective reason. To be complete is to be able to see an edge to history. Okay. Sure. In the pause between the ringing. Okay, thank you so much. We need to lower this now. We need to lower this now. Okay. Hello? Hello? Should I... Okay, fine. What? Let me pick up. Hello? Oh my god, please. We need that pause now. We need the pause in between right now. Hello? Hello? Namaskar, Sahib. An electronic burst crackles in response and then pauses. I wish to speak to a ghost. Why do you want to speak to a ghost? I want to see who are you. By the way, I just realized, I want to acknowledge. Thank you for the €3, Rogue Demon. I don't think I said it. I was too distracted by all the craziness. Thank you so much. And by the way, last week as well, you also donated after the stream ended. Thank you so much. I don't forget. I am a weaver of circumstance and the giver of meaning. I am a connoisseur of memory. I am the last author and the first historian of time. I am a sutradhar, a narrator. So tell me, is there a ghost that I can speak to? A sutradhar? Allah be praised! There is. I am a ghost. Am I? Sure. Oh, Sutradhar! Long have I awaited your arrival. Time has silted around me, enfolding me in a history where I do not belong. Complete this story. Narrate an end to this endless waiting. Give me a pause between the ringing. Complete your story, asks the voice. Whatever do you mean? I cannot bear to persist anymore. I have waited an eternity for this liberation. Send me back to the furrows of memory where I can be forgotten. Is that not why you have called over the telephone, asking to speak to a ghost? Oh, no, laments the voice. I seek a ghost, Sahib, yes, but I know nothing about your peculiar predicament. I seek a ghost to help me remember. Remember? Remember what? My stories, tales of immortal viceroys and indolent pashas, of crocodile processions and the marriage of mountains. Stories from across the border where I no longer belong. Stories that were taken from me, some lost and others forgotten. Forgotten, lost, yes, that's what I said, you nincompoop. Why are you repeating what I said? Guff loves viceroys. Thank you, Classified. Goodbye, thank you. Now we can start shit-talking him. Do they want to become Caliph instead of the Caliph? I don't know, you tell me. Guff? What manner of Sutradhar are you? Curse you and your tribe of insouciant tyrants, purveyors of decent and polluters of time. But Sahib, I, says the voice, and stops, as if hesitant to commit to a course that would entangle its search with mine own. Curse you! I'm not sure why I'm upset, to be honest. But I want to roleplay, so I'm pissed. I am shouting now, fearless of losing this one chance to escape. Each grain of time that I must abide scours my soul. Let me loose from the entanglement of my tale, or I shall drag you to this netherworld of a town to await eternity alongside me. Patience, Sahib. Sabra karo, says the Sutradhar, its voice quavering. Whether with distance or the strain of our conversation, I cannot tell. You mention a town, Sahib. Tell me more about this town. Is this just a text game? I thought that I was going to be like, well, you know what, it's fine. Perhaps I will remember some of your story were you to describe to me where you are. What can I say of the town? It has narrow lanes and tall buildings. Oh, there you go. It's true. Oh, and also big clothes hangers. That is something you also left out. Something you could have mentioned. Wait, I hear the ringing. But I need the pause between the ringing. I like the music. I like the aesthetic. Looking for my Sutradhar. Is this the ringing? Hello? It has narrow lanes and tall buildings. I haunt this town, yes. I wander through its clinics and offices, halls and passages. The empty boarding houses and karkhanas have been home to me. I linger in the small corner where they kept the shrine, and I wait beside doorways that are shuttered. But most of all, I haunt this room. A room, all stories ferment in rooms. Tell me about this room that you haunt. Describe it to me. I can see the sky where the roof has fallen. It is a cavernous room covered by a broken roof. Wow. And also a bunch of drawers. I really like the music. What a selfish dude, bothering the dead and treating them as help center. I know, right? I would kind of think that the dead would be happy to talk to anyone. Also a good point though, Guff. But our guy is very cranky. Maybe the dead already have better conversation partners. Doesn't seem like we do though. Yet we're being cranky and complaining to this guy. Maybe it's our chance out of here. I don't know. Ooh. I like how the phone was like incorporated with the music. That was cool. I see it now. I can see it, Sahib. Clear as day. The voice reverberates with the panic of a sudden realization. I know the place you speak of. Why, it is the records room at Telephone Nagar. It could be no other. Of that I am certain. Blessed be Allah's mercy. You remember my story. Telephone Nagar? What manner of place is that? Or, where in the name of the one true God is Telephone Nagar? I want to ask, what manner of place is that? A frontier town, Sahib, built on the fulcrum of time. A town that ripened and burst long ago, and spewed so many tales from its verdant core that I can no longer discern distinct stories from my memory of the place. But surely you must know something that can help. A fragment, that is all I need. Anything that explains why I'm condemned to await here. All right, Sahib. Since you insist, I will tell you the story of Iqbal and the death of Telephone Nagar. I press the phone to my ear and await the tale.
Our story begins on Wednesday, the 28th of August 1833, when slavery was abolished everywhere except in territories ruled by the East India Company. It was then that an Irish doctor named William Brooke O'Shaughnessy decided that the world was porous and riddled with invisible arteries that only he could see. Even as slave owners were being paid compensation, as if freedom was an infringement that had to be reparated, William sat in a garret overlooking the Hooghly River and pondered the arterial conduits of trade and commerce that had washed him like an errant corpuscle upon the shores of this enslaved country.
Interesting. So William O'Shaughnessy joined the company?
Yes, and propelled by such sanguine visions, he percolated into Hindustan, soaking through barriers of Bengal and Orissa as an assistant surgeon, seeping into Bihar as an opium merchant, diffusing across the Malwa landscape in search of ore for the mint, and permeating into history with his telegraph wires. From pharmacology to the galvanic cell, William used every science known to man to piece together a country that baffled him and threatened to close its paws against his probing investigations.
William sounds like an interesting fellow, I must say. This lady's talking a lot of info at me. But what has a pharmacologist to do with Telephone Nagar and my plight? Tell me, lady.
Yes, I am getting to that. 10 years into this project, William O'Shaughnessy found himself in the desert of Toke, along with a grand caravan of miners and salt merchants, looking for veins of copper. No settlements punctuated this land except the strange scaffolds built by nomadic barbers who eked a miserable existence here. The desert, which began north of Mutsiapur, infringed into the territories of Sindh with an unnerving abandon. No delineations marked this border, and in a country that was slowly being distributed into small containers, this was indeed a strange place.
I have been to the desert of Tok. TikTok. It is kind of a desert, isn't it? It is a searing wasteland. It is. Wow. This is definitely Tok. I recognize it. Ah. How could I forget? Telephone.
But O'Shaughnessy, to whom the world was porous regardless of where he might be, could see naught but fissures and crevices in this land, holes in the earth that leaked its minerals like open wounds. And here, amidst meager deposits of salt and copper, he discovered a deep fissure full of bakelite. So verdant was the find that within a few feet of digging into the crust, the small nodules of bakelite gave way to crystalline obelisks and protrusions of diodes and receivers. Within 20 feet, deposits of complete telephones started to emerge from the ground.
Yes, telephones ooze onto the very surface here, so rich are the mines.
Indeed, rich were the mines. But this verdant find was located in that part of Toke which was deep within the independent territory of Sindh. Though this might not have been evident to O'Shaughnessy at the time of discovery, it was certainly clear to the head assayer who had procured a remarkable map for this expedition. I cannot tell you what this realization led to, but suffice to say that the head assayer was a distant cousin of Charles Napier, who called his illegal annexation of Sindh that very year
a noble piece of rascality.
This feels like watching the first season of Game of Thrones, where they're just throwing names around and information. You're like, okay, I was with this story, and then it went off the rails so fast. Yeah, I think you're experiencing what I'm experiencing too. How do you punish a man if he steals an entire country?
With possession of the mines now secure, William O'Shaughnessy embarked upon the greatest mining endeavor of 19th century India. Teams of workers were conscripted and local barbers coerced
Here, I can...
to dig the first.
Thank you, lady. Let's just skim it. Geologists, cavalrymen, telegraph operators, wiremen, a bunch of people, all descended upon the site as the first tunnels were inaugurated. What year was this? Of what use are exact dates and years, does it not suffice to say that the mines which were as yet shallow, only about 30 feet deep, had already begun to yield great numbers of telephones, some small and delicate and some... Well, yeah, but I still want to know what year it is, but okay, fine. I have seen such grand specimens in the town. Observation decks... Oh my god, where's this music? Observation decks and elevator shafts were built. Great rotating wheels were erected to pump air into the mines. What is going on? Why are you guys want telephones? For one, is this a true story? Is this how we discovered telephones? For one whole week, a train of camels unloaded brass lamps from Udaipur that were stored in a newly built warehouse. Clothing karkanas were set up that worked tar-soaked jute into it. Hard shoes for the miners and made cotton scarves for the supervising Europeans. Elephants were shipped to the inhospitable desert as great cause to help pull and tug the telephones from their chthonic bed. And what of the people themselves? William is a real person who did do telegraphs in India. A real person who did telegraphs? Can you... telephones? And what of the people themselves? D-pad, mouse click to scroll down. Okay. So we've got telephone. This person's got a telephone inside. Yes, the people, the well-mining crews from Srinagar and Burma, from Sin started to descend upon the settlement were readily hired. Abutting the mine shafts, there erupted countless hovels of worker colonies. A little removed from the mines, there rose larger buildings for quarters and offices, churches and workshops, each a thin-walled, ramshackle structure that poked into the sky. Until from the nothingness of the desert, there emerged a misshapen town. A misshapen town indeed! Is that where we are? We should have never dug up those telephones. It's never been the same since we dug up those telephones. Oh. Those cursed telephones. I yearn for the day where there's a pause in between the ringing. We're back where we started. William, was there always narration and I just like accidentally turned it on or something? Like, why did you just start out of nowhere? William O'Shaughnessy, who was appointed Director General of Telegraphs. Oh, for Telegraphs, okay. Kit wasn't lying. I received a knighthood in 1866 for the telephone mines and thought he left the town a little after its founding. He gave a name to the settlement, calling it Telephone Nagar. Kit knows their Indian history. And with newfound prosperity, there appealed like a tide of locusts, hordes of officers and revenue clerks, managers, blah blah blah, we get it. Members of that peculiar race who speak both Firangi and Hindustani. A race of administrative service officers and lower magistrates and the... Okay, we get it. All the jobs. Indians who had been trained abroad for just such tasks of collating the whims of change. Vultures, I spit in derision of the memory of these baboos. Yep. Such a weird collage style. The drawing with the... I like it, it's cool. This new and formless settlement attracted them, this absence of discrete boundaries. Where else could you live in such proximity to the British or the Dutch or the Americans who worked alongside them? Where else were you allowed to so clearly see what being an equal might be like? Not that they were equal. There were separate living quarters, of course, separate messes and places of worship, and even separate streets. But to be so close to the foreigners was exhilarating. Foolish to be so enthralled. I just googled in hopes of understanding. It did not help. Okay. Thank you for admitting that. Perhaps they were foolish, but mark these men, for they are crucial to our tale. Who? The Americans and the Dutch and the British and the accountants? And is that who we're marking? It was these men, these officers of the company, who on a borderless land discovered a finite margin. For it was against the nebulous assault of sand and mud and the uncertainties of the mining pits that they could delineate their own form and purpose. Somehow the harsh land erased other loyalties and helped keep the delicate balance of their lives in careful accord with their rulers. To this strange milieu arrived Iqbal. Iqbal? Iqbal. Yes, the barrister. Iqbal the revolutionary, the unfortunate, or simply Iqbal. He came to this town riding a roving tide of humanity and attempting to efface the terrible years he had spent at Hertfordshire. Before being appointed the administrator of the Ambrose Shaft, the deepest active mine at Telephone Nagar. Save for his morning rounds, Iqbal rarely went to the actual mine. The rest of the day he spent in the cavernous records hall, maintaining a careful roster of the teams under his charge. It is the same hall that you haunt today, turning such records as have survived into paper planes in your boredom. Ah! Yes, of course. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. Iqbal, Telephone Nagar. Other things that I repeat. Dude is still avoiding the main question. How does this help you stop being a sad ghost? I agree. Dude or dudette. I don't know if there was two people or just one this whole time. Someone's got to help me though. Perhaps it was the emptiness of this hall when the rest of the town was crowded, but something gave Iqbal room to ponder. Why was the telephone mined in only a single language? He wondered. What does that even mean? Each telephone once extracted was refined and processed such that it would only allow English to be spoken through its receiver? No other language would transmit? I'm surprised you're still playing this for so long. I'm kind of intrigued, and also it's just we were already at the end of the stream. I felt like it was too late. I thought it was going somewhere, and then it kind of just dragged on, but then it was too late to switch. But it's fine. I forgot. Are we the ghost? Or are we talking to a ghost? We are the ghost, Kai. Come on, Kai. This is obviously so easy to follow. I'm definitely not lost on any details. Why is the telephone allowing English? That's interesting. And this bothered Iqbal, who knew, as we all do, that telephones in India have long predated the British Raj. Why even Tughlaq was known to have shifted to Dalabatabad to avail the magnificent, naturally exposed telephone that sat like a boulder upon his palace grounds. Did you like that dramatic pause? I definitely did on purpose. Mid-sentence. What of the phones at Badami? Even the Chalukya were known to use them. Our old telephones all but vanished when the Mughal Sartaj saw fit to ban them. I'll ask about the phones at Badami. Those were my favorites. That person is... This is so weird. I mean, I really do love the atmosphere, I've got to say. I'm very lost in the story. But I do love the atmosphere. Indeed, in the presence of such history, Iqbal found it difficult to believe that some small change in the refinement of extraction process might not yield a modern Bakelite telephone that could speak in many languages, perhaps even all of them. Such radical thoughts he kept to himself, and when time permitted, he experimented for his wise... His was the legacy of O'Shaughnessy, and he found it easy to bend wires and tubes to his will, and much as O'Shaughnessy had done, he too began to think of the world as a porous body waiting to be punctured by cables and pipes carrying blood and sound. So telephone invented in India by an Irish doctor only allowed English language. Yes, that much I am also following. Reticent though he was, word of Iqbal's experiments percolated through the town and roused a deep anxiety in his fellow officers. Those who had prided themselves on their certainties saw in Iqbal's endeavors were born of a particular kind of fear. The telephone was a sacred emblem of their station as the chosen ones. They feared its proliferation, and they feared its authority. To so debase such an august instrument was tantamount to sacrilege. Of this they were certain. And violence comes easily to men who are certain. Well said. Yes, it does, and at Telephone Nagar this violence erupted when Iqbal proclaimed that he had perfected the first Urdu telephone, and that he awaited a phone call to test its efficacy. Uh-oh. Whoa! It was this proclamation that killed Iqbal. They pushed him into a shaft that he supervised, and he fell 1,203 feet into a hole called Ambrose. The hole had a name, and it was 123? Until every bone was crushed like tinder, and his flesh so deeply lacerated that it left a streak of blood, marking the passage of his body down the shaft. Allah have mercy! The next day, with forced joviality, lest the horror of their crime be made apparent, the murderers and their masters filed into the records room with a new camaraderie. As they reached for their muster sheets, they were startled to discover Iqbal seated upon his usual durée, waiting beside his telephone. His face was still lacerated, and his mien was the color of a white dhoti. I don't know what a mien is, and I don't know what a dhoti is, but it is white. His limbs contorted in odd shapes, with bones protruding the flesh, and his teeth rattled as he spoke in a garbled bursts. But there he was, Iqbal, or what was left of him. A ghost. Is that me? Now I'm intrigued again. They hooked me again. The sight of Iqbal animated the memory of his murder. The records room was boarded up, though no one remarked upon the folly of entombing a ghost. People were prosecuted, the mines were abandoned, the shafts destroyed in a riot. The city dwindled, and then just as suddenly as it had begun, Telephone Nagar became an empty husk floating upon a sea of sand, leaving just the ghost of Iqbal awaiting his phone call. Do you believe I am Iqbal? I ask, wondering if I indeed am Iqbal. This wasn't needed. I do not know, Sahib. Why do you call me Sahib? I'm Iqbal. All I can recall is that Iqbal also awaited a phone call in the empty town of Telephone Nagar, that he too awaited a release from this purgatory that was to be heralded by ringing, to which he would say, hello? Namaskar, Sahib. An electronic burst crackles in response and then pauses. I wish to speak to a ghost. Why do you want to speak to a ghost? Because now I know who you are. Sometimes, says the voice after a moment of thought, a ghost is the first historian of time. Sometimes hers is the only recollection, and I am a connoisseur of such residue, for I am a sutradhar, a narrator, holder of the threads and the giver of meaning. So tell me, is there a ghost I can speak to? I am a ghost. Which I did say last time, I believe. Long have I awaited your... Is this a loop thing? Yeah, please, I cannot persist anymore. Complete my story. I've waited an eternity. Oh no. I seek a ghost, Sahib. Yes, but I know nothing about your particular... I remember. Get me out of here. Forgotten, lost. We've read all of this. Curse you. I thought it was finally over. I give up patience. For what? No. Not again. I can't bear it. So are we... Is this like an infinite loop thing? Or can we break out of this? I feel like we're gonna be stuck. I feel like it's a loop. Sahib is a polite way to address a man like Mr. Ah, okay, thank you, thank you. I assumed it was some sort of, yeah. Thing. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way to get out of this, or if that's just how it is. There is a restart button, which is weird. Maybe I have to pick the right settings? Let's just have a gander over at the... Let's see. It's also a short experience. With a twist that you will not know where the ending is when you come across familiar location. You have a strange sense of deja vu. Yeah, I feel like we're done. I feel like we beat it. Let's see if someone... Is there an ending? I was wondering. Is the infinite loop not intended? That's the point, really. Yeah, okay. I think it's done. It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I wish I could understand more what the ringing means. Like, is it like a parallel to something? Is it a metaphor? Or is it just a fictional story? Excuse me? What are these? Okay, in the pause between the ringing though. I enjoyed it. That was interesting. Oh, and here's their other games, I think, probably. No. I don't think this one's one of theirs. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We had a good time. That was a good episode, right? It was a decent episode. Okay, thank you so much. Don't forget to... If you answer a phone and someone's begging you to end the... Just say yes. Just say yes. You don't need to make them suffer any longer. But thank you so much, by the way, to the members. Thank you so much to Rogue Demon for the donation today as well. Guys, I'll see you next week. And don't forget, keep it square and fair, baby.